Film Development Hell, Day 71, Nevada Women's Film Festival Fun is the name of this video. Why? Well, my name is Deborah Richards, and I am an independent film director from Las Vegas. And right now, Patrick, my producer, and I are on our way to the fourth and final night of the Nevada Women's Film Festival. Our most recent movie, Shaken and Stirred, The Story of Flair Bartending, actually played last night at the festival. You can check it out in the links below. And it was super exciting to see it on the big screen again and watch it with a live audience. And tonight is the award ceremony, and we are in competition, so we have a nomination for Best Documentary. So, this is where I usually say nothing happens without coffee, but in reality, nothing happens without us getting our butts to the University of Las Vegas, Nevada. As I was saying earlier, today is actually day 4 of the festival. And Pat, what have you thought about the festival so far?
It was good. I saw Brett Levner. She's a professor at UNLV. She had her movie Ride in Bloom, which I contributed to in the Kickstarter campaign. I forgot it was Indiegogo or Kickstarter, but I contributed enough to get a poster. So I'm hoping for that because the poster was beautiful. And the film was fun. I mean, it broke down in the middle of the screen, which wasn't good.
That's not good.
But 5 minutes later, it was fixed. So I was really scared when our screening was the next night, but it went off without a hitch and it sounded great.
Yeah, our film did sound great. You know what did irritate me? You know what did irritate me a little?
What?
The way the SRT subtitles, I don't know if it automatically chooses that size for the subtitles,
right,
or if that size is, they pick small, medium, or if it's auto. Right. I don't know how the SRT projection part of it works, but the size of the subtitles would cover up the lower third of our titles of our own text for the names of people in the movie. Yeah, that was upsetting, but I felt like that was the only negative thing last night. I thought it was like super positive night.
Because Brett's film, the sound was a little off. I was thinking it was it's a university auditorium. Maybe the sound system's not that great, but that must have been the mix itself. Because we know she was working at the last minute. She told you to finish it for the festival.
Yeah.
So I think that was just an issue there. So the fact that we could hear the tins perfectly. As they fell, the tins and the bottles. I loved it. It sounded really good.
It was a good crowd, and I thought we had a good crowd. It was like a 250-seat auditorium, and I guesstimated there was roughly maybe 50 people, which honestly surpassed my expectations because I was panicking that it was just going to be Patrick and myself sitting in the theater.
I think it was just a little bit more.
You think a little bit more? Yeah, maybe 60. Like 60 people.
Yeah, if you include us.
Which is, because it felt like a third of the theater was...
Yeah.
Maybe a little under a third of the theater was full. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was great. There was an after party afterwards at a really cool 80s themed bar.
Yeah.
Like a block away.
The bar was called Back to the 80s, is that correct?
Yeah.
Back to the 80s, and they had a Ghostbusters car outside, and they got loads of 80s memorabilia on the walls and stuff.
But another filmmaker was short about her mom, her grandmother, who was a pioneering woman lawyer in the United States, pushing for voting rights for women back in 1910s or whatever. She came up to me afterwards we're talking at the after party, and she said she really enjoyed the film, our film, and it was great seeing a fun film instead of all the emotional women weeping over social issues that most film festivals program, particularly a women's film festival. So yeah, there was I have no problem. I love these social issues documentaries, but yeah, ours was fun. So
Yeah, well, that's why they programmed it for Saturday night, because it is a fun documentary. If you haven't seen it, guys, click on the link down below. You can rent it or buy it right now. Let us know what you think of it. It's the world's first feature documentary about the underground world of flair bartending, where bartenders flip bottles.
And Lindsay was there.
And Lindsay, one of the stars of the movie, in fact, arguably the star of the movie, was there last night.
She flipped bottles.
And after the Q&A, when we all got up on stage, she got to go up on stage and flip some bottles for a minute. And the audience loved it.
And two of our executive producers from Oregon, Jeff and AJ Dean.
Yeah, they were on stage with us, and they came into town because it was their anniversary. So it was a really magical night for all of us to share together and be together and see it on the big screen. It's exciting. It's exciting. So today I've been asleep most of the day. It's actually a Sunday, and just woke up a little while ago. So here we go. Let's get to the university and see if we win. I don't think we're going to win the award.
I don't think so.
I don't think we're going to win the award.
You know, I honestly think it's going to be, a so-called serious film say, in quote, serious subject matter.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I understand how film festivals work.
And not only that, I feel like the Nevada Women's Film Festival in general over the years has shown us a lot of favor.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would be. I think the optics might be weird.
You gotta spread the love around.
You gotta spread the love around. So I'm cool with that.
It's fun. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see people, win stuff. Obviously, at any award show, as the night goes on, the room gets filled with more and more losers. So, but this isn't like an Oscars award show thing. This is like only an hour and a half, and there's only a few categories, and it's a lot of people, a lot of filmmakers that have flown into town. Supporting each other. Exactly, that's what it's about.
And congratulating people afterwards and saying, "Hey, can I watch your film?"
Exactly, and I've met a lot of people the last 3 days. That I'm really excited for, and I'm really excited for their futures and see what they do next. And so it's been a really great festival. Let's get to the university. Here we are, guys, at the University of Las Vegas. It's pretty, huh?
Nevada, Las Vegas. University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
The University of Nevada, Las Vegas? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Not the University of Las Vegas? It's actually a huge campus. We're just going to one very small little bit of it for the film festival. Looks like people are showing up. I feel like I'm in Severance. Oh, snacks. Oh, look at this. This is the little snack room.
Yeah, you know?
This is great. It feels like a fridge in here. It's chilly. Oh, that's great. Little chill area. Some snacks. Yay, I forgot my filmmaker pass, but I am allowed to be here because I am one of the filmmakers. I got a bunch of snacks. I happen to have the munchies right now, so I'm going to load up on some snacks.
You guys.
Hey, what's up? We're checking out the snacks.
I'm glad you are. Did you see the food out here?
No, we just got here. I didn't even know this. I didn't know this was here the whole weekend. Amazing. Let's go check it out. This food department.
I'm still keeping this.
Yeah, I'm still keeping my cookies. But apparently there's food and champagne.
All right, here we go.
Where are you going? You can't get away. You can't run away.
I'm so tired.
I know, I'm tired too. I'm super sleepy too. I think it's because of the heat. It's really hot in Vegas right now, so I think that's why I'm sleepy.
Thank you.
Low jet seat, man. Champagne for my real friends, real pain for my sham friends.
And the lady who told me that it was good seeing a fun movie last night said she's jealous of us because we have our story has international appeal.
Ah, there you go, there you go.
But that's chicken and scourge, no?
For all of you internationals watching,
Bartending.
check out the link below. Oh, hey, over there, that's Jessica Chandler at the angle at the front, who is Nevada Woman Filmmaker of the Year. I met her the other day. She's so in 2022, I was blessed with the honor of Nevada Woman Filmmaker of the Year by this festival, the Nevada Women's Film Festival, right? And this year, that honor went to Jessica Chandler, and I met her after they did a Q&A with her, and I got to speak with her and chat with her, and she's really, really nice. And I think we're gonna coffee and Zoom sometime soon. And she's just wrapping up a movie, a documentary that she made with Eli Roth, and it's all about death. It's a documentary about death. So I'm really excited that she's so friendly and nice, and I feel like I made a friend. How are the munchies? Oh, it's starting. Let's see.
This is our 10th year, so that's why it's extra special, plus all of you. So, 11 plus 10 years, so it's actually been a decade. So we have so much to do, and without further ado, we're gonna, of course, look at our, dive right into our spirit of community activism. Spirit. Oh no, because I said it wrong, it went out.
Thank you, Nikki. Hi, guys. Best feature documentary. There's so many good ones this year and so many in general. I love documentaries, not only because they're powerful, they move me, but also because you can connect with somebody that you've never met. But for me, most importantly, I get to learn something without reading the book. I'm not a big reader. So for now, the nominees are
Ali Eats America, Roush Nahi, and Greg Morris, directors.
Put in my body, and then I wasn't hungry anymore. I mean, growing up, it was fuel. Didn't think much of it. But as soon as I wasn't able to eat the way I used to eat, you know, my taste buds with the chemo, they started not working. Everything kind of tasted like metal. And so I started thinking about it a little more. What can I eat that I still like? And what does that even mean to me? What do I like and why? Food changed from like a fuel to more of a gateway. And that's where this whole journey came from.
At What Cost? Stuart A. Campbell, director.
Anytime money is used as a way to get a woman who to have sex with you that would under no circumstance have sex with you without the money, that is coercion. When prostitution is legalized, it co-signs with his fantasy, and it looks to the person on the other side of what should be called rape and says, you chose this, you like this, and we are on his side. And so what is she left to believe?
Black Butterfly, Metamorphosis, Life Journeys of Black Women, Aaliyah Maria Yasmin Galloway, director.
Probably beat every other mediocre white guy who got into the university, but they didn't believe we were there. And so that was another transformative moment for me in realizing, okay, I have to be an adult. I have to learn how to make decisions, and I also have to navigate a space where they don't see you. And if they see you, they don't see you like you see you.
Discovering Catherine, Susan Hope Engel, director.
Give women the right to vote, because she understood that citizenship, true enfranchisement, was going to actually make a difference for women in this country.
So again, we're struck by the fact that 100 years later, in the latter part of the 20th century, we were talking about unequal wages and what we can do about it. Well, she was looking at that 20 years after the American Civil War. And she not only describes the difference in salaries, but she addresses herself to the critical issue is, well, how can we change this?
M on the Bun, Lu Tong, director.
In 84. And I went to all different places to see if I could get a job cooking. Everybody else I talked to before that said, why do you want a job cooking? Girls don't cook. You don't want to cook. If you really want to earn good money in Hong Kong for a little while, go and work in Wan Chai, in that one of the bars, and the best ones, the ones that pay the best, are the topless ones. What? Are you kidding me? That's in sense, but you know, I'm actually quite a good cook. I don't really need to go and work in a topless bar.
Shaken and Stirred, The Story of Flair Bartending, Deborah Richards, director.
Girls that can do it, and good majority of the girls that were out there that can do it, pretty damn good looking, not gonna lie. There's a sea of guys out there that are going, well, he can bartend, he can bartend, he can bartend. What else can I do that can make me stand out? I can flair. So that's what the guys are doing.
I don't really know why it's male dominated. I love to see females on stage, and we interviewed Olia the other day on Cocktail Network Live's One Drink With, and she was talking about all these amazing female Japanese bartenders that I have never seen.
That's a tough one. There's just so many good ones. But for the winner of the best documentary, it was a film that it made an impact on my life. And just seeing a clip from it, I was almost going to cry again. It actually made my husband cry. So, I mean, that's how I know it was really good. It was important to see how the person in it, they use their resources to just battle through something that they couldn't without it. I am beyond excited because they overcame and they begin to follow their dreams one restaurant at a time. I'm so excited to say that it's Ali Eats America.
For Best Experimental Film, we are going to introduce our Events and Promotions Director, who is...
Just go give it a rose.
Okay, that's bad for this. Yeah.
I don't want to talk.
So that was the Nevada Women's Film Festival. It's 11th year, and it's okay that we didn't win. We didn't really honestly think we were going to win. And to be honest, the win was our movie screening on the Saturday night. That was the win. That was the best thing about the festival. And also, like, the Nevada Women's Film Festival has been really kind to us in the past. I think this is the third or fourth time we've had something play at the festival. Fourth time. We've had Send Hollywood My Love, we've had Dark Lights, we've had...
Did we have Dark Lights?
Yeah. We had Dark Lights, you didn't go that year. We had Dark Lights, we had the screening, the test screening of Moving a Mountain. And now, Shaken and Stirred. So,
it's been very good to us. Yeah.
It's been very good to us, not to mention that they did...
the party after Moving a Mountain, our test screening was...
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
And also they did honor me with Nevada Woman Filmmaker of the Year 2022.
It's also great prizes
so,
too.
With amazing prizes. So for all these reasons, we really didn't expect to, you know, if they'd given us something, it almost looks fishy. So as Pat said, you got to spread the love around. And honestly, the big win was our movie screening last night, and it was fantastic, as always, to share your movie with a live audience. So big thank you to the Nevada Women's Film Festival, and I'm really happy to all the people that won, and just, you know, getting any film over the finish line is a miracle. So everyone who had a film in the festival is a winner.
And Best Nevada film was well deserved.
Yeah, Best Nevada film was well deserved. Well deserved. That was Margaret the Brave by Cactus Films, and a friend of mine, Danny. But yeah, so that's that. So hey guys, if you like this long form content, thank you for being here. But you know what to do. Click on the circle up here to subscribe, and I will see you all in 2 days' time on Wednesday for more film development hell. Peace.